Raw on Netflix. Week 2 review. Don't even
Don't
look at me.
It will ruin my life.
Because I got broken glasses on. I feel like Blank Man. But that's okay, y'all.
J5.
Because Penta came out in his best crime fighting outfit. Man, you were right, man. Penta was lit. You tried to tell us last week, man. You said, guess what? Penta, what you called him? L0? I got heard people call him Pentagon. I don't know his name, but he was out there in San Jose lit, boy.
Pentagon is pretty neat, too.
Hey, man. Is this another fumble by AEW?
I think it is.
Dang, AEW, y'all gotta get right, man. Let's get right. Because, y'all let Cody loose. And speaking of Cody, today, PWI gave him every award they had. He won Inspirational Athlete of the Year. He won Most Popular Athlete of the Year. And he won Wrestler of the Year. Dusty got to be proud, boy. But I tell you what, Tony Khan going through it.
Congratulations to Atlanta's finest.
Yeah, man, Cody.
Georgia boy Cody.
The story might have got boring according to, G, but I'm still behind you. Because you're like Batman. You're only as good as your villains.
Yeah, you're Batman. You're not absolute Batman.
Homelander Cody?
Listen, everybody. Hear me out.
Mm-hmm.
I'm tired of him hugging kids. I want to see Cody be Cody Homelander.
It's too many kids involved for that to happen now. I think that's what happened with John Cena.
I had to catch myself, Q. I would have said something crazy.
No, man, I know probably what you were leading to, but yeah, it's too many kids involved. Look, it's like John Cena level. It's past that. How John Cena is the GOAT to a lot of adults now.
I just want to...
Who wouldn't deny that he was one of the most horrible wrestlers ever. But you don't see that when you're a kid, just like me. My favorite wrestler of all time is Sting. You can't tell me that he wasn't the greatest wrestler back then. I didn't see that it was Ric Flair making him look that good. And John Cena, he's an incredible person. I mean, he's that dude. He kind of saved the company. But it was because of the kids who seen him with all those colors on. It was like, this is our dude. He's colorful. We can recognize him there. He's popping out, waving his hand. Cena is the man. But now that those kids are adults, Cena is their GOAT. And you can't tell them that. I say that to say this. These kids, Cody will be their GOAT. It will be undisputed to them. They will remember how he touched their lives, how he kissed belts and gave it to them. He is too over with the kids for Triple H to even consider that. Maybe in a year or two, when some of the kids have turned teenagers, but until then, man, I don't think Cody is even coming near Homelander.
I want y'all to know Q is doing this whole thing with John Cena shorts on right now.
I got on Cody
and
Georgia shirt.
And the shorts are autographed where you can't see me on the bottom.
Well, you can't see me either.
Yeah, man.
You did the booking team. But how about we start with Penta? Pentagon, Penta El Negro, Penta, the AEW fumble. That dude came out there, guns a-blazing. I thought he was La Parka. He did that little damn dance. But dang, if they didn't give him the best opponent, and let's say this, let's everybody give Gable his fucking flowers. Because Gable is Kurt Angle if Kurt Angle lost all the time. Dang, Gable is good.
Gable's pretty good. He sells it great.
Do you remember when Cody was having that run of matches? He went against The Miz, and that match seemed just awful. It didn't really get him over the fans. Not until Cody went up against Gable did everybody see the vision. Gable makes these guys look so good, man. And I think that might be what Gable is probably most proud of right now. The amount of people who he can put over, who he can make look good. At the beginning of the show, I said Sting was my favorite. But I didn't recognize until I got older that it was Ric Flair making them look that good, making them look that unstoppable. And Penta, looked unstoppable. I mean, he was selling out there now. He was selling out there now. It's a little scene going around social media where they added the screen from when that dude stuck his hand through the door. I'm gonna show you that. It was crazy, but what are your thoughts, man? What are your thoughts about the Gable match? And who would be your dream opponent for Penta next?
Well, number one, y'all, Q is just getting on the Penta L0 train.
Yeah.
I've been watching Penta since AEW. Him and Phoenix Jr., I'm gonna say. The other guy.
It just seems crazy to me.
Say goodbye to other guy.
We hear y'all with these 90 references, man. Y'all in our age group. I know y'all are on the floor, dog. Blank, man. But look, check this out. I don't know what's going on. It seems like AEW has guys, and they're just other guys. But when they come to the WWE, it's like the WWE say, hey, I'm going to show you how you should have used them. I mean, did you see the merch? AEW never sold a Penta mask. What are you doing, Tony Khan?
And WWE shop, that mask is crazy.
They had it up the day of, man. They were like, nah, we gonna tell you he coming. He gonna be there. And guess what? He was there, man. And on social media, when they showed the little Penta thing, it had more combined views than the big three in AEW, man. AEW, man, y'all need to just say, we need to rethink this because y'all losing y'all core fans with bringing in so many WWE guys that literally are 50, like Cope. We love Edge, but come on, man.
Cut the shit, Q. They need to sell the fucking company and everybody needs to come to
I don't
fucking
think it's
WWE.
that, man.
For heaven's sake, y'all still got Chris fucking Jericho over there running shit.
Jericho need to hang it up real fast.
You guys still got John fucking Moxley cutting himself.
And that's another thing. The one thing about AEW is y'all got the worst camera guys.
The worst.
I'm talking about it's somebody behind the scenes like, yeah, stay on this camera. Switch to this camera. With WWE, if it looks like it's going to be awkward, you can tell they like switch cameras. Cut to the ref. Shout at the crowd. They have nothing like that on AEW. Back in the day, we never seen a wrestler blade. AEW, John Moxley sitting right on the ropes, pull the damn blade out, cut himself, put it back in his shoe, and start wrestling. No camera cuts, no butts, no coconuts. This dude, the presentation is what kills AEW. You look at AEW and it looks like they don't know what they're doing. And then you look at WWE and it looks like they got it all figured out.
I honestly think people only watch AEW for the women. You got Soraya down there. You got Anna Jay. Shout out to Georgia again. Anna down south, definitely. Who else? Y'all got Athena. She's hands down has the best women's finisher I ever seen on the map. Legend.
Now that a lot of stuff has changed in the WWE, you will look so good being back
so good.
So good. Especially, man, I could just imagine her the next United States champion. Because nobody's watching Ring of Honor. There's no honor in that ring anymore.
Another girl I would definitely love to see come from over there, just because I think she'll be a great addition. Kiera Hogan. She would have definitely better.
Hey, like Jay once said, cut this shit. We know why we want to see Kiera Hogan over there. We know why she'll be a perfect fit in NXT. We talking about the bodies. Because a lot of them losing them. We were talking about this before the show came on. Right. Now, Gigi, Lola Vice, I don't know who in y'all ear. Whoever told y'all that y'all probably could cut a few pounds, Lola, back fist them in the face. Because your body was crazy. Gigi, your body was crazy. Now it seemed normal. Meanwhile, you got Nia Jax walking around looking snatched.
Did you guys fucking see how Nia. Ridiculous Nia Jax? She shut down shop when she walked out.
Nia was fighting.
Nia looked like a longhorn filet mignon on a Saturday.
And y'all, our Instagram following is astronomical compared to others. And one of our most popular videos, almost 1 million views over on Instagram, it's the SmackDown roster video. It's pinned to the top, it's in the top 3. But we featured Nia as one of the girls who were leading the charge on that show as far as performance and how they look. And the guys in the comments were like, why is Nia here? Y'all could have switched that. No. What do you mean? Nia is fire.
She's a baddie.
She's still Queen Nia to me, So, Nia,
Of course she's Queen Nia.
if you listening to us, and we heard what you said during the house show.
I like that sign. I suck and I swallow.
Yeah, she said that.
Nia, I am your biggest fan, and now I may stalk you. Don't look in your bushes outside.
Hey, man, I had a video about somebody popping out of a briefcase. Check this out, man. Yeah, man, so this is what it come down to. We're going to try to stay focused. Like Dr. Umar said, we must stay focused, brothers.
The man say he a doctor. Where his office at?
Oh, yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
Okay, so. We
Gotta
talked
love
about
Charleston White, man.
Yeah, Charleston White never lied. Okay, back to the Penta question. We got off track, guys. We do that every now and then. But as far as Penta goes, how did you think his match was, and who would be your next dream opponent for Penta?
I would give it a 9.5. But this is just early Penta. Once Penta lets it marinate a few more shows, y'all will see the real fucking Penta L0.
Okay, now.
Now, I was telling Q, storylines that I would love to see. Number one, Penta and Andrade. That would be an amazing story. Both of them, I love Andrade. He's great. Andrade is like another Mexican Batman, a Mexican Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, man, I call him the Mexican John Wick.
Mexican John Wick, that's what Q calls him. A dream match, though, him versus Rey Mysterio. Just because Penta's really never unmasked, and we all know Rey Mysterio, he probably fucking sleeps and showers with his man.
Well, back in the day on WCW when Ray was in the No Limit Army.
Right.
Hey, man, Ray.
Bet y'all didn't know that. Y'all forgot.
Ray was that dude.
Ray was with P. Ray was.
Hey, I'm telling you.
Look at me. I'm a no limit soldier.
For the Latino community.
I did it. Look at my no limit chain. I got the tank.
That's Master P. Now, okay, so we got over that. But I'm upset at you that you didn't mention Penta versus Chelsea Green. Let's start there. Okay,
versus Chelsea Green.
They actually had a wrestling match. I think on Lucha Underground. And it was effing fabulous.
I had no knowledge of this.
Because you hate Chelsea Green.
I do.
It's uncalled for.
I wouldn't even watched it, probably.
But you know what else is uncalled for besides your hate for Chelsea Green? How former WWE talent Indy Hartwell is out trying to break up Happy Homes. Do you know this broad put up a video of a club scene? It looked like it was from the Elimination Chamber in Perth. Because they were drinking out of shoes, doing shoeies over in Australia. A place, as you know, we will never go. It's Jumanji. We're never going there. Never. But check this out. She posted a video where in the background, it looked like Jay Uso was getting rubbed and touched on by Jada Parker. And Jay done been with his wife since high school. And I know with his new popularity, she got to be thinking, man, I know they was on him before. I know they going crazy now. I don't ever want anything to come between Jay and his wife.
Well, after watching Liv and Dirty, ridiculous mustache fucking Dom, anything is possible with these wrestlers. Honestly, I'm not going to hold Q. I think half of the company is sleeping with half of the company.
So you think it's literally as soon as it go off the air?
I even seen a video a while back surface with Dirty D leaving the room and minutes later Liv leaving the room. And this was backstage.
Was that a work? I mean, was it a shoot or was it a work?
How they give each other noozles in the ring with their nose?
Yeah, hey, and to me, noozles is way more worse than a kiss. You remember back in the day on Nickelodeon, the little noozles. That's how they got down. That was like they said. Back to Jay. Saturday night main event, Jay Uso is going to be going up against Gunther. And y'all know how I feel about Gunther. If this was like actually the 8 where Saturday Night Main Event took place, Gunther would be perfect. He'll be a perfect fit for that. The thing that really gets to me about Gunther is he's supposed to be this ultra heel, but he doesn't get the heat. Promo was fantastic. It hit the right marks. It was dope. But this is like when Sully on Monsters Inc. went to the university and he lost his soul. Skinny Sully has no soul. Wow. Let's just start there. Because with Gunther, he still has Walter's moveset. And it's certain moves he shouldn't do because it doesn't have the same effect no more. Like, stop jumping off the top rope. Yo, splash is worse than Kevin Nash. When we see Gunther jump off the top rope with his splash, he looks trash. It's like the most garbage move ever, man. But yeah, the number one thing that I despise about Gunther, and this will make me love him, if he had a finishing move. Have y'all even noticed this? His finishing moves are just a bunch of regular moves.
I thought Q was going to say, if he only had a heart.
Man, he don't need no heart. He need an awesome finishing move. He got a power bomb where he roll you up.
But you got
very questionably.
But Q, if you look
he got a sleeper hole. Come on, man.
But honestly, Q, every tall wrestler, Undertaker,
but look,
Kevin Nash, Jamie
I don't
Priest,
care if he's still one of their old moves.
Everybody has a choke
Gunther,
slam.
he did
everybody
like
has a power
clothesline from hell, right? I would love for that just to be his finishing move. Gunther, he's an old school guy in a new school era. And
old school players and new school fools.
Exactly. Jumping around like a kangaroo.
Do you guys know who that is? The legendary Outcast, another iconic group from Atlanta.
Greatest duo ever.
Greatest
group ever. Bone Thugs and Harmony. Sorry, Wu-Tang fans. These are just the facts.
Just the facts.
All right, so yeah, but with this Jay versus Gunther thing, where is it going? Does it go anywhere?
It's pointless. This is an epic fail. Jay is not gonna win the belt. This is just something Triple H threw together.
Yeah, man.
We all know the fact that Jay is back with the bloodline, heavyweight champion is not in the cards for him right now.
Yeah, and Jay talked like the whole bloodline thing was behind him, but we know it's not.
I feel he still has a lot of anger towards Roman for all the stuff he did, but because Jimmy insisted that he help and beg, that's the only reason he's helping.
So in Jay's mind, the whole bloodline thing is over.
Pretty much.
When we know as fans it's not over. Because we know it's going to be some acknowledgement coming soon, and which way that's going to go is going to be crazy. But yeah. Now, to the thing about Corey Graves. Have you heard about this thing?
No.
Okay, Corey Graves was very, very upset that he, in fact, has been demoted to the NXT to sit beside Booker T. Oh, yeah, man. Because he had the idea that he was going to be on Raw and he was going to be the face on Netflix because he felt he's earned it. But you know who took his place? One of your favorite commentators. Nowadays, probably your only favorite commentator. Pat McAfee. So, you know, Big Pat got the name. Big Pat got the fame. And apparently, Big Pat got the approval of the game. You know Triple H is going to be like, nah, we need as many recognizable voices on this show as we can get. And we are keeping Michael Cole there, so he was the odd man out. But he took it hard, so he was like, hey, man, when I get down to NXT, I got something to say. Y'all tune in. And then all of a sudden, he didn't even show up. And this was the same dude who talked so much crap about Naomi and Sasha Banks when they basically walked out and said they weren't going to do this because of how they was treated. But my, how the tables have turned. But is it a work or is it a shoot? Because we know that we're in WrestleMania season technically. Once it changes over to that year, you know, it's about WrestleMania storylines. What did Corey Graves say? He's been cleared. So, we know that Pat McAfee gonna be a part of WrestleMania. He always is. he finds a way to get on that card and fight. Do you think this is a work? So Corey Graves can fight Pat McAfee. So is this a shoot or is it a work?
I have no knowledge of what's going on with Pat McAfee. This is new to me.
Commentators beefing, man.
Pat's a really cool guy. I don't feel anybody should be beefing with him.
But, I see where Corey coming from. Corey gonna put in the work. He's not a part-timer like McAfee. He's like that good heel commentator. It just seemed like they should have just kept him in the spot, but you got to understand it's about money at this point. It's about getting as many faces to the product as possible. And Pat McAfee has probably the hugest sports audience of anybody. And it is what it is. So my advice to Corey Graves is keep working this angle, because if this is your way to get back in the ring and get from outside of the ring with Booker T, then, oh yeah, man. And you guys heard us mention that the Pro Wrestling Illustrated Awards had came out. And some WWE people got some more awards. They gave Liv Morgan Comeback Wrestler of the Year award. Totally deserved. We never understood how the crowd was gaslit into believing that Liv was the villain in this. We never got that. But people just love money. And as you know, we told you Cody racked up like 7 awards. It was really 3, I think. And our girls, the Mega Powers, the thing that we predicted ourselves, Jade and Bianca won Tag Team of the Year. So we didn't ever get to do some awards. Do you think we need to do some awards, man? Maybe we should have an award show.
Big ups to Bianca, and right now, y'all, they just dropped new merch for the EST.
Oh, I've seen it. Let's show it to them. Blessed to be.
The crazy part is they haven't really been giving Jade or Bianca enough merch.
I really want to know how that works. Are they going out having their own designers and then giving the graphics to the WWE to use? But it's probably over. Because we know when Jade, a.k.a. Carrie, comes back, she will strike down anybody that gets in her way, friend or foe. Because she doesn't know who did it. So just like Carrie, everybody has to get it. So, we're looking forward to that. It hasn't been any news on SmackDown.
Okay, so any updates? Girl, no. Still no lead on Jade.
Nothing?
Nothing at all.
Out to the few AEW wrestlers we actually like. I have an obsession with Timeless Toni Storm. To me, she's done the greatest character work in women's wrestling history.
Timeless, garbage Storm. Right.
Only thing garbage about Toni Storm is her damn finisher.
Everything.
That Storm Zero, it looks so fluky and rushed, and it never looks clean. It's just, come on, you gotta do something better. Okay, but check this out. Behind the scenes, guess what? G wasn't going to even do this. G was through. He was ready to put in his retirement papers because some bull-less happened on Netflix on Raw. Dakota Kai, I'm sorry, man. I don't think right now Lyra deserved the Intercontinental Championship.
She did not.
I really felt like it was Dakota's belt to lose. And she lost.
First off, I knew it was going to be a bunch of horse shit when Dakota did her finisher and she rolled out the fucking ring at the last minute.
No, we knew it was bullshit when they started showing these touching Lyra Valkyria promos in spots of her signing autographs from fans. Just going to force her on us. But Lyra got her fans, and congratulations to you guys. But Dakota Kai's been doing it for so long, it would have seemed fitting for her to get Chelsea Green lighted, let's say. But it didn't happen, and I'm telling you, G literally said, I'm out. I'm not watching Raw anymore. I had to talk him back. If it wasn't for Nia, he would have left the whole thing. I said, hey, G, but Nia's on here. And he said, yeah, okay, I'll check it out. And that was like days later. That's why this kind of getting out late, y'all. Because G took it hard. And I'm sure everybody who loves King Coda, as G would say, did.
The first red flag was they gave Chelsea Green a belt.
But Chelsea and Dakota are the same. As far as, getting passed over for opportunities, time after time, getting Zelina. I mean, we just had to create that term, Zelina, to let you know that somebody's getting screwed over.
Even not Dakota, the fact that it's people, again, like Zelina, who definitely, everybody, I'm pretty sure, and leave in the comments, I know you guys would have picked her over the lunch card that has the belt. Yeah, I don't want to say her whole name. Like, Zelina has been getting downplayed forever. I'm going to tell y'all what really grinds my gears. These are all the females who deserve definitely belts. Naomi is number one. She goes above and beyond. Her energy is great. Her intro is great. She comes out. She's pumped. They fuck over.
True.
Zelina Vega, beautiful. Comes out with the Puerto Rican flag, dress, coordinated, always fucked over.
She is a lunch card, but she deserves it.
Dakota Kai, been looking amazing. Matches before the title match, great. Fucked over. This lunch card has did nothing to have this belt. She has been nobody to talk about like that to have a belt.
Look, if y'all missed our definition of a lunch card, it speaks for a little wrestling woman who looks like she should be in high school with a lunch card. So we call them the lunch cards. Kaden Carter, lunch card.
Kaden Carter, she's the hottest lunch card.
But she is with the Vampire Hunter, Damian Priest. Which brings us to, oh my God, maybe an early candidate for Match of the Year. I didn't see this coming. I was like, this is a main event? No. But Damian Priest versus Finn Balor was crazy.
Great match.
I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting normal Judgment Day things, but I mean, they was like, no, let's go into the match. All our specials loaded up. Let's give these people something to talk about. I mean, the spots during that match were amazing.
I know me and everybody else were looking for Rhea Ripley to run out. That would have been even better, I think, at the end, especially when Damian Priest won. I think Rhea should have came out and did something to fans just cuz. But
see, I really think, just like Jay, Rhea is past this Judgment Day thing. During Rhea's promo, she didn't even mention Liv. I really think she's on to something else. I don't know what it is, but Damian is not really with her, and Rhea's not really with the Judgment Day. And we see that Rhea's next opponent is definitely going to be Nia Jax. So that's going to be awesome.
But we all know Rhea's going to have this belt for a while, so it's going to be a long roller coaster ride for everybody.
And I guess we can talk about it. I don't really want to talk about it. Self versus Punk. Yeah, the promos are nice, but it shouldn't even be nothing to talk about. Self lost clean. Move on. They gonna let Self say out of his mouth, I underestimated you. No, man, this is not like when Cody came and they gave the excuse, well, he didn't know his opponent and he didn't have time to plan for him. I don't want to see any more of this. Yeah, make the story about the Royal Rumble and them entering it. Don't have a fight. Because Punk beat Self clean and McIntyre clean. Y'all did that y'allselves. There's no more to talk about. Let's just move on. I don't even want to talk about it. But yeah.
How do y'all think Raw is going so far? What do y'all like? What do y'all don't like? Leave in the comments.
But yeah, y'all. Thanks for tuning in. From G to Q, we through.
This has been GQ Wrestling.